It's time for more crime. This is who I am now. I finished Ace Attorney and Danganronpa, and then I'm sat there scratching at my skin like, y'all got any more of those detective games? And so here we are now. This is just who I've become. Let's go. I did play this once a long time ago, but only for like half an hour. Don't remember anything that happened. This is by Frogwares, who you may know from The Sinking City, the team that got screwed real hard by their publisher. Yeah, I hope so. This is not what I was expecting to play. That was unusually jazzy. I wasn't really expecting that. You ain't reading shit. Classic. This is the music you're gonna play. Oh shit, word?
Holmes, will you stop that?
You are not even slightly in cover here. Hey, bear.
You are utterly mad.
You also a revolver, dog? How many bullets have you got in there?
Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded.
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
And yet he asked Watson for confirmation it was him.
Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week.
What?
A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Oh.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was
Ew.
where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Oh god, he died in
Has the investigation
Sussex.
already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should have Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Casebook. What we got? Oh, that's a surprisingly detailed looking map. Oh, is this him? He looks like a sailor, alright. Investigate the murder. Inspect the crime. Select a suit to wear? Oh. Sherlock Holmes fashion. What's this? Oh. Just push some buttons real quick, see what they do. Okay, this has opened some kind of clue menu. First person. Alright. Wait, does he have a bone dick? No, not quite. Not quite. Yes, sorry about that. My bad. Alright. Makeup? Oh, shit. These aren't makeup! What the fuck? I was hoping to give him some pink eyeshadow. Okay. Okay. Can't actually rotate the model, apparently. Oh. Ah. Mm-hmm. Well, we should probably go with the classic one. Glasses? Only 2 glasses? That's whack as fuck. Facial hair. Yeah. Oh, God. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Oh my God, that's the worst one yet. Oh my God. It looks like he went to a fucking barber and just glued the trimmings to his face. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 These are all terrible. I hate all of them. Okay, right. Yeah, no facial hair. We're going facial hairless. Some makeup options with a costume you've currently equipped are not available at the moment. Please solve this crime case to unlock more disguise options. Disguise options? Okay. Alright. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, well, Gray's pretty good. Oh, no, God, no. Bandit. Alright. Just covered in dirt. Farmer. Right. Okay. What a fucking nerd. Mm-hmm. That's it? Oh, disappointing. Alright, Gray it is. Well, that's more customization than I was expecting, and yet somehow I'm also still disappointed by the number of customization as well. Just goes to show you gamers are a fundamentally unpleasable people. Alright, let's go. Oh shit, this is a loading screen. I'm covering the little swirly thing, but it's loading right now and I can still look at the notebook and stuff. Tight. I have an SSD, so if I have to wait that long on the loading screen, I'll be upset. Cameraman's drunk.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Yo, why was that shot like it was a horror movie? Alright. Let's go. Wait, why are you going? This is where he... Is that where he died? Didn't he have a small fortune? He's living in this little shed over here? Alright. Well, no, I guess that could just be like a tool shed or something. I guess he doesn't have to live there.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey.
Why does she look better than Lestrade does graphically?
Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
Mind you, Lestrade looks a little weird.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Right, like Lestrade looks like he's kind of dead. Like he looks extremely gaunt. What's this? Oh. Oh! Little examination. Cameo. What the fuck does that mean? It's a necklace, dog. Great detective. Doesn't even know a necklace when he sees one. Okay, rosary, which pretty obviously she was pious. Crested tit. You can't just say that. Those are gardening gloves? Yo, those are some nice fucking gardening gloves. And they're surprisingly not even slightly dirty? Oh. Oh, birdhouse, okay.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Usually when people are, like, being murdered, they're screaming, like, help me or something, you know? But okay. You know, no need to investigate at 2 in the morning, I guess.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
I see you two had a great relationship.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband was in the night.
Yeesh.
Around 10 o'clock, I dared to...
3 hours later? Oh my god. 3 hours later, you're like, maybe I should check.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
He does kind of sound like an asshole, but I'm basing that off of about 4 sentences, so...
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
She doesn't seem too torn up.
Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Oh, fuck. A quick time events? Pilgrimage, probably?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young.
Bless you.
Much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Well, we certainly are playing as Sherlock Holmes. Okay. What are you guarding?
Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes?
Oh my god, you look like a zombie.
Mr. Holmes?
Oh god, bro, get some sleep. Jesus fucking Christ. My man doesn't look like he's slept in the last month. Which, to be fair, fucking like 18th century Bobby, maybe he hasn't. Why does Lestrade look so weird, though? Like, right? My man doesn't eat.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Alright. Let's go.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr.
Oh god, you look
Holmes.
horrifying.
I locked it yesterday to ensure that no
I
one
just got jump scared by that face, Jesus.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Word. Door, yep. Door lock, very astute. Scratches. Oh. What, could they not find the doorknob? Or not the doorknob, the keyhole?
These scratches are fresh.
What were they doing?
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
I mean, based on the fucking scratches, I guess not. My man really went to town on that thing. Didn't actually find the hole, it looks like. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is terrible.
The way to die.
The sign's crooked. Jeez. Oh my god. Even worse than Lestrade's
The Sea
face.
Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Is that true? Oh, you're dead. Oh shit, sorry. My bad, dude. So,
Peter
harpoon.
Carey was impaled all by a whaling harpoon.
Wait, hold on. Is the fire on? Why have you left the fire on? That doesn't seem like the most sensible thing to do, Lestrade. Anyway.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
I wonder if he chucked it like a Spartan.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
I mean, you're Holmes, I guess I'll take your word for it, but like, I'm dressed quite frequently, but if somebody attacked me with a harpoon, I would still have been taken by surprise, you know? Okay. Knife. Rotato. Somehow less to look at when you're in the focus
This
mode.
blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Oh, word? It's not his blood? Well, I guess not, because otherwise it wouldn't be so splotchy, would it?
This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
You know, I feel like the attacker probably did have a little bit of a reach advantage on him. You know, weapon triangle wasn't in Peter's favor. Oh god, what the fuck does that say? I-H. Is that a H? Or is it like a fucking X?
J.H.N.
Oh Christ.
Probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Jesus Christ.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
So, like, this is presumably not the attacker's notebook, right? Because, like, wouldn't they have noticed that they dropped this? Oh. Not what I was expecting.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Good question. Well, that's rough, buddy. What you got on your desk?
Someone drank from this glass recently.
Well, he had 2 glasses, so obviously he was drinking with someone.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
It doesn't look that bad. Well, yep, that's tobacco.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
What the fuck? I wasn't expecting to have to do something like this. Boat. Well, that's boat at the bottom. No. I'm terrible. I'm bad. I'm the worst. Oh, this side? Yes. Uh-huh. Is this... So, yes, Skip.
Yes, this is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
I don't know, I just could not process that, dude. Alright, and that much effort to work out that the tobacco pouch had tobacco in it. Incredible.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
With someone, it looks like. So, what about these pictures? We can't actually examine those? Okay, that's fine. Oh, yoink!
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Well, they're mine now! Though they won't fit me, I have a size 12 shoe.
Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
We looked in that just to steal his shoes? Alright.
The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Okay.
Dundee.
Yeah. Yep, it sure does say Dundee.
Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
Ooh, the ways whaling map. So something's been moved here. It's very suspicious.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf.
And now it's become
The object was
radioactive.
taken from here. It was larger than a book, a box, or a small chest, perhaps.
Well, but... So, well, I was going to say, but they didn't manage to break into the building. They were in here when they murdered the guy, though, weren't they? So, you know.
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
That does seem reasonable. Is that it?
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for...
Nothing else in here? Give it a little once over with the old detective vision. Can't see shit. Alright. See, like, that's marked off, but this isn't. So I guess we'll be coming back to this at some point. Perhaps to confirm, like, the name of a crew member or something. Lestrade.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
No, let's investigate the surrounding area also. No? Not even gonna check that? Alright, that's fine.
Mr. Holmes?
You look a little healthier than the other guy did, at least. Okay. Anything around the back? Well, there's not much going on around the outside, but I mean, I guess they didn't exactly have trouble getting into him, did they? Seeing as they look like they knew the guy. Damn. Is that tree even in the ground? So...
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Wait, what are you looking at? What are you doing over here? Oh, footprints? Footprints. Is this why we stole his shoe? I see. We just didn't know why we stole them yet. Shoe.
These boots don't match the footprints.
Okay.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
You found anything yet? Do you feel like there might be some clues in the area? Do you feel like there might be something worth examining nearby? Just a hunch, perhaps. No, colder, warmer, yeah, there you go. Now you're getting there. Alright, never mind. So what's this going on up here? Help? Find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Red color signifies an unachievable clue combination. Oh. Oh. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break-in attempt will be repeated. That is fair enough.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Organize an ambush. Lestrade. We gotta gank him.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
Now, I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof. You've lost me.
You are a bit stupid.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha. So what do you propose?
Bro.
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Fuck yeah, let's go, boys. I was kind of expecting to just
Need
do
to
it.
find a good place for an ambush.
Oh.
Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
Well, yeah, that's what we just said, dog. Wait, we can look at the window.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in.
I didn't even think this window could open, so... Oh, no. Where's the jog button? There it is.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Damn, that was one sharp and sudden cut to the loading screen. Remember to stay hydrated. This is too easy to work, right?
Shh. Did you hear that?
Hey, you found the keyhole. Go get him,
Someone
boys.
there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Don't rush or anything, bro.
Police! I'll be right there.
We got him, boys. What are you doing?
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes, come and see what we've caught in our net.
Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes, can you not see I'm busy here?
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Oh, you're like 10. Who the fuck are you?
Detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Bro.
Innocence? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Damn, that's a shiny gun.
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Neligan, but I didn't.
Well, that
you
is...
deny that you came here yesterday?
That does fit the
No,
notebook.
But yes, it's just that I couldn't.
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't. I'm not. It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Well, this can't be
You are
it.
welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
This can't be it. Right? That's way too easy. Just investigate the murder. Fair enough. Like, there's no way. I mean, he does have the same initials as the notebook, which is pretty sus, but... What are you doing? Where's your fucking chin, dog? Poor man. I wasn't sure if you were a statue, to be honest. Oh,
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
snapped
Good
position.
morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's
Yo,
working
can
in
someone
the
quiet that
interrogation
fucking
room.
carriage
Go straight
down?
through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
What the fuck's guys off parade going by? Jesus fucking Christ, that was so loud. Oh, what we got on the walls? £500 reward? Shit, that's a lot of money. 100. Uh-huh. $50, 500. Look for him. Alright.
Mr. Holmes?
You all sound remarkably similar. I assume this is the evidence room.
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
A ring.
And partner, 1883.
You really can't read, like, the whole thing for me? You're gonna make me rotate it?
To my friend, from R. Dawson. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Dawson. Archive? Is this the archive? From R. Dawson to my friend and partner. Wait, dialogue? What do you mean, dialogue? Well, oh wait, what's that? What's this? Oh. Well, okay. Well, the archive, is it the archive back at his house? I guess you wouldn't carry an archive with you.
It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Wait, so this was him returning more prepared? With the knife that apparently didn't work the first time?
A handkerchief with the initials J.H.N.
The guy looked kind of scruffy to have like such a nice handkerchief.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Well, I wasn't really expecting you to have a further input, but, you know, you never know. Wait, where's the boy? That's not a real door. Where's this? Oh, the morgue? Wow. I mean, guess we'll have a look. You got any dead bodies down here? Is this our man? Well, there's no one here. To be fair, I don't feel like he could tell us very much about the cause of death other than what we already know, to be honest, but...
Locked.
Damn, no snooping today.
Holmes?
Good talk. Oh, interrogation room. There you are. I found you, faker. Shabby cap. It's not that shabby. Like, all things considered. That shabby. Expensive fabric. Okay. Elaborate buttons. Callus. Short sleeves. Yeah, this is not his suit, huh? Thin neck, alright. Missed one. Scars. Oh.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel, but...
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no, I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
You're about to be tried for murder. Dog, you're about to be tried for murder. They'll hang you. Maybe you should talk.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Neligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Weird response. I don't know. I asked if he attacked you or not.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always
All right,
belonged to
didn't
me.
accuse you of anything yet. Ring's engraving.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Neligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Neligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Neligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the
Clumsy
scars.
bitch.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
That's it.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
Well, tell me what the
Doing?
abbreviations
I've done nothing
mean.
wrong.
Dog, they're gonna hang you. Come the fuck on. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, good talk, I guess. Can we deduce anything? Swift actions. The murderer acted quickly and instinctively, combined with pin to the wall, maybe? We need to find out whether an unskilled and untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill by fully piercing the body. I think it's more a matter of if you have the upper body strength rather than if you have the skill, somehow. But I guess I've never harpooned someone, so what would I know?
I'm sure that Watson would be happy to.
Oh shit, we're gonna murder Watson? Alright, well, sure. I'm sure he won't mind doing it if it's for science. This must combine. Yeah. The break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been laying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Well, I mean, maybe, but slow down a little bit. Do you get to reuse deductions? No, I guess not. Oh, yes, but these don't seem like they go together very well. Well, maybe. No, okay, didn't think so. You never know, though. There was only one possibility. Might as well try it. Alright, maybe Watson is home. It's the next day now. Oh, I can't wait to stab Watson to the wall with a harpoon. That's gonna be awesome, dude. This carriage is quieter on the inside than that carriage going by the yard was earlier. That's fucked up. Watson. There you are. Oh, shit.
Brave Toby. The best nose. Brave.
But you won't let me pet
Brave
Toby?
The best nose in the British Empire.
Spying. Do you know? She sure looked like she knew. We shouldn't do that again.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No. But we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
Does it?
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically?
A pig.
I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Well, thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
To be honest, I'm not sure what this will exactly prove. Like, the harpoon is going to go through a pig. Right? Like, I feel like this doesn't really prove that much, but granted, it will be pretty sick. I would want to do it anyway, probably. But maybe that just means that I'm a psychopath. That's entirely possible. You know, I didn't really check the rest of the area. I kind of tapped out as soon as I found those footprints. So, like, maybe there's actually something else still. Footprints are there. Evidence required, but we already examined this. Why is it not checked off? Oh, because we can compare it to other shoes later. Wait, why didn't we take fucking... what was the kid's name? Neligan? Why didn't we take Neligan's shoes with us? We could have tested them. Oh,
it
no,
seems
that's...
that the garden was well maintained.
Well, can we go in the house, actually? No? Alright. I guess it didn't happen in there, but I would still like to look anyway, you know? Jesus Christ, that sounded like this bird was right in my fucking ear. Where is it? Mm-hmm. Do you have anything else to say? Oh, yes.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be. But he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Oh. That's not what I expected you to say. I expected you to just say yes.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true. There is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Hmm. So those footprints are... not... well, we already knew they weren't your husband's, but, like, they're presumably not yours either.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Hmm.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. So, I mean... they stole his papers. So, would Neligan really... really? Would Neligan really have much reason to steal his private papers? I guess we don't know. We don't really know anything about Neligan yet. Yoinky sploinky.
That should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
I was kind of hoping I get to look at those pictures now, but I guess not. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Can I fast travel from the notebook? Tight. This is surprisingly clean, actually.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Oh, I didn't like that fly. Oh.
You should aim for the mark in
Oh.
order to perform the most reliable test.
Oh shit, let's go. Hold breath. Okay. Focus. Focus. Okay. Easy.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
So here's the thing. Do we really think he threw it? Like, do we genuinely think he threw the harpoon at the guy? I doubt it. I feel like he probably ran at him with it. Damn. That was off. It's okay. The area is getting bigger. It was a little
This is
off.
the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
You did it on your
If it
third
was luck,
try.
then it was a chance in 1,000 that
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
night. All right.
Guys.
Before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Do we really think the person threw the harpoon? Is that genuinely what we think they did? Because I don't know. I'm not Holmes, so I guess I'll take his word for it, but, like... really? So, strength requirement. Oh, you get to pick what it means. Requires a much greater strength than that of the average man to be able to pierce a man's chest with a harpoon all the way through the wall. A degree of skill would most likely be necessary. 2 men in cooperation might achieve the same result. Oh, that's a good point. There is a remote possibility that an unskilled and untrained man could manage to pin Peter Carey to the wall with a harpoon. Let's, realistically though, right, it's probably feat of strength. Like, you know, we should probably not just assume I have blind luck. No gardener. That does not sound feasible. She might be hiding something. Yeah, you know. She also doesn't really seem all that upset. Does this combine with that? No. Okay. Alright. None of those are the ones that let it go together. So... Oh, the archive. Right. I wanted to see if his archive was back at Baker Street. Since, you know, Dawson didn't show up in the notebook, I'm assuming the archive is somewhere else. Is this an archive? Oh, yes. Excellent. Chemistry? I wasn't expecting to see all of that. Newspapers. Oh, Dawson and Neligan are bankrupt. I see. That sounds related. Dawson and Neligan Investment Fund fund bankrupt. Neligan missing. The Dawson and Neligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation.
Here it is.
Oh, fuck. I thought
Now
continue
I
would
begin
turn
to
the
understand
page.
That young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Let me look at that again. Okay. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, so not very high then. And its bankruptcy was the 2nd largest on record. Oof. Damn. Only the 23rd largest bank, but the 2nd largest bankruptcy on record. The liquidation of the company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Neligan, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht, preparing for departure to Norway. Neligan is wanted both by police and his creditors. Oh. So maybe his dad isn't even dead? Or maybe his dad is dead, and that's gonna end up being the motive for murder.
This is where I keep
No
my
letters.
post.
Alright, so let's go back to Scotland Yard. And see what Neligan has to say about dear old dad now. Why are your hands so tiny? Open the door, please. Thank you. Wait, did that sound like it was wooden? No. Okay. Also, yo, give me your shoes.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Neligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Neligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Neligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time.
Bullshit.
He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Neligan. At last, we are making some progress.
Hammerfest was the destination.
Joshua Neligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Neligan's disappearance.
Yeah, Hammerfest was the destination on Carey's wall, on the map.
Mr. Holmes?
So, maybe we should go and investigate that now. Maybe now we'll have something to say about those stacks of books that were, it wouldn't really let me investigate closely. Oh wait, let's look at the deductions. Did something new get added to the clues? No. Alright. Back to the cabin again. There's a lot of back and forth in this game so far.
1883. That's the one I need.
Tight.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Peter Carey. Neligan. No.
Log notes for June. Nothing unusual.
Light breeze through the day, saw whale tail along its southeast. Just at night, 2 more ships in sight. Wednesday, moderate wind from the east, saw no whale. Light and variable wind through the day, saw other whaling ships. Strong wind from the south, go to the north. 1 year ago, there were a lot of whales.
Log notes for July. Nothing special.
Wind, whales, wind. Breeze. York got sick, saw whale. Moderate
Log
wind.
notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
They sure fucking have, haven't they?
Log notes for August. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere.
Oh, shit.
Recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Okay. Well, how are we going to do that? Task for Wiggins. Who the fuck is Wiggins? Find a use. Okay. Oh, I see. That's why it said dialogue. So it tells you what you need to do with the evidence. I see. Who the fuck is Wiggins, though? Is Wiggins the guy behind the desk? I have no clue who Wiggins is. But we also do need to combine the abbreviation with the notebook. Are you Wiggins?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
You are not Wiggins. Does Wiggins work here?
Locked.
Are you Wiggins? Shit. Well, first, clues. Oh, really? Do I just have to look at the notebook again? Since that's presumably where the abbreviation is.
These are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected. Now we have the proof that Neligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
We have gained a clue. Missing papers, missing tin box. Valuable bond certificates were kept inside the stolen tin box. Yep. Oh. John Neligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to murder Peter Carey. The problem is, though, is that Peter was, like, drinking with somebody when, like, the murder happened. He had 2 glasses out for the, rum. So, Was he really just chilling and talking with Neligan before the murder happened? It still seems a little weird, doesn't it? Who the fuck is Wiggins? Shit. Oh, there's a dialogue for this now. Of course there is. Now we know who... Now that we know these are linked to Neligan. Yo. Cough it up.
Tell me, Mr. Neligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
It's pretty suspicious.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Peter definitely seems like he was up to no good also. Given the, fact that some stolen, you know, bonds that didn't belong to him suddenly turned up there, you know. He was definitely up to no good. We just need to find out what exactly Peter did with Neligan's father, because it definitely doesn't look good.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Neligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Oh.
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Really? Damn.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
Someone's always there, just in case.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang, he can, as his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Ooh.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
I wasn't really listening to you, but here you go.
Easy. Just gotta look where the rum and the red lights are.
True, yep.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but
The lights keep
inspector
flickering.
asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Alright, shit, let's go to the station. I don't know why I'm doing this when I'm right in front of the door. That wasn't the right button anyway. Alright, what's going on at the station? Did Wiggins give us his shoes, finally? Not Wiggins. What the fuck was his name? Neligan. Did Neligan give us his shoes?
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Oh.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you.
Fuck off.
Breathtaking.
Your man found someone prowling around. Fuck off. Oh, wait. Hurtley was his name, right? Is that in the ship's logs that we found? Can I not consult that? I would have liked to look at the logs to see if Hurtley's name was in there, but I guess not. Anyway. Oh, shoes!
These are the suspect's belongings.
Shit! They must be his footprints if I'm getting his shoes.
Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
Damn, I have fucking big feet, huh? Jesus Christ.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
With proper chemicals, so I'm guessing we gotta go back home for that. There's not really much. I was gonna try and talk to the dude, but there's not really much point until we examine the rest of the evidence we got from him, right? We might as well just try and do everything all at once. So first we gotta go compare the footprints. And when those inevitably match, we should probably ask the wife about that. Since it seems like they probably do have a gardener. Drag. Thank you.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Pretty incredible. Those footprints are floating above the ground. They did not track properly when that camera angle changed. Okay, so... No gardener. Footprints in the garden. Liam Hurtley's boots match the footprints at Woodman's Lee, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies that he was their gardener. We haven't asked her that yet. But okay. I do want to ask her about it. So, do you deny that Liam Hurtley was the gardener?
Such a thing. My poor husband.
I guess you're denying that. Okay. Let's go back to Baker Street. And I assume do some fucking science on the papers. You're looking busy. Don't let me interrupt.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
So that's all well and good, but I'm colorblind. So I guess I won't be doing any science today. How disappointing. Stop putting fucking color puzzles in. Or if you're gonna have a color puzzle in there, at least give it some kind of other way to solve the problem. Because I just can't. Anyway, I did as you asked and hid them well, but I beg you to reconsider. Ian, Isu, and remember our vows. I have done nothing dishonorable for which you, me. So, hid them well. This is presumably the guy that took the bonds. Sounds like it. Anyway. No? Really? Really? That seems like it connects to those to me. I mean, yeah, I didn't think it was going to connect to that, but... break-in attempts, missing papers. Oh, okay, there we go. The break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been laying in the pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Neligan was looking for his father's papers inside Black Peter's cabin. It explains his presence at the scene of the murder. Both are pretty equally likely, I guess, but I'm leaning a little bit more to looking for the papers. John Neligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to murder Peter Carey. John Neligan is a victim of circumstance. He does not fit the portrait of a murderer either by physical or psychological description. I mean, yeah, not really, but, like, I don't really want to make that kind of call yet. Like, you know, he does still appear to have, like, a motive, though. And, like, he was undeniably there. The notebook was there, but, like, you know, the rest of it, I'm not too sold on yet. Alright, I was trying to call Wiggins. Let's go and see if we can talk to Hurtley.